How to download, install, and update APPRO2 Key Programmer, step-by-step for all Windows. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. All demonstrations, content, and materials are meant solely to inform and educate technicians, enthusiasts, and automotive learners. All trademarks, brand names, and logos mentioned are the property of their respective owners. We strictly follow fair use guidelines and do not use any content for commercial exploitation. Always follow your country's vehicle programming laws and use tools as per the manufacturer's instructions. Welcome to Baabji Motors, India's pit stop for all things automotive diagnostics, where each video shifts you one gear closer to becoming a car tech pro. And today, oh boy, we're diving into one of the most requested topics by our community: how to properly download, install, and update the APPRO2 Key Programmer software on your Windows system. Whether you're a garage owner, a diagnostic technician, or just someone fascinated by the behind-the-scenes of modern vehicle key programming, this tutorial will become your go-to guide. But before we hit the gas, here's a quick pit stop. More than 90% of our viewers binge-watch our videos but forget to hit subscribe. So if you find value in this video, if it saves your time, fixes your issues, or simply gives you confidence to try something new, then I ask you from the heart, please subscribe, click that bell icon, and join the Baabji Motors family. Let's aim for 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments within the next 24 hours. It's ambitious, but with your support, I know we can do it. Now, here's a brain teaser before we begin. Which essential Windows feature must be activated to install APPRO2 on a Windows 10 PC? If you know the answer, don't wait. Comment it below, and let's see who the real experts are in our community. We'll reveal the answer at the end of this video. Let's jump in. Today's topic is all about setting up the APPRO2 Key Programmer, a powerful tool used for mileage correction, module programming, and diagnostics on BMW vehicles, especially the G Series and FEM/BDC chassis. This guide covers everything from scratch, from enabling the right Windows features, installing essential drivers, to finally getting the firmware up and running. Ready to master it? Let's go step by step. First off, the APPRO2 software is available in 2 languages, English and Chinese. And the best part? It's compatible with all major Windows operating systems: Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and even Windows 11, both 32-bit and 64-bit. So no matter your setup, you're good to go. Now the real meat. How do you actually install it? If you're still using Windows XP, and yes, we know some old-school setups still rely on XP, you'll first need to install a special plugin called APPRO2 Net 3.5 SP1 plugin package. This acts like a compatibility patch that lets APPRO2 run properly on older systems. For most modern setups like Windows 10 or 11, you won't need this, but it's good to know. Let's take Windows 10 as our example system for today's walkthrough. We'll break the process down into 5 clear steps. 1. Enable .NET Framework 3.5. 2. Install the APPRO2 setup. 3. Install drivers. 4. Connect the device. 5. Update the software/firmware. Let's unpack each step in detail. Step 1. Activate .NET Framework 3.5 runtime. Think of this as laying the foundation. APPRO2 software relies on .NET 3.5, a Microsoft runtime environment. To activate it, go to Control Panel. Click on Programs and Features. Select Turn Windows Features on or off. Check the box that says .NET Framework 3.5. Click OK and wait for the system to update. This requires an internet connection. Now, here's where some people stumble. If you get the dreaded error code 0x800-70422, don't panic. There's a simple fix. Press Win+R, type services.msc, and hit Enter. In the list, scroll down and find Windows Update. Right-click Properties, set it to Automatic, click Start, and apply changes. Now, try enabling .NET 3.5 again. It should work this time. Step 2. Install the AP2 software. Now it's time to install the heart of the operation. Run the file named ap2 \_ setup English.exe. Choose Fresh Installation. Select the destination folder, usually program files. Accept the license agreement. Begin the installation process. During installation, the software will also prompt you to install the FTDI CDM driver. This is crucial for device communication. Think of it as the interpreter between your laptop and the key programmer. Once this is done, proceed with installing the databases. This includes two special OBD databases. FEM_BDC OBD database. FCOMDAT_V1. This is essential for programming and mileage correction of BMW FEM and BDC modules via OBD. G-Series OBD database. GK0MBDAT-V1, specifically for BMW G-Series ID6 instrument cluster mileage correction. Without these databases, many critical functions will be locked or limited. So don't skip this step. Step 3. Install the APPRO2 device driver. In many cases, this step is done automatically during software installation. But in case your system doesn't detect the device properly, you'll need to install the driver manually. Locate the driver package, APPRO2, USB_driver.zip. Extract it. Run the file, AP_pro_driver_setup.exe. This installs the USB to serial communication drivers needed for APPRO2. Alternatively, go to the drivers folder inside the installation directory and run it from there. Once done, restart your computer just to ensure everything's clean and recognized. Step 4. Connect APPRO2 device. Take the APPRO2 unit and plug it into your laptop using the original USB cable provided in the package. Avoid using third-party cables, as signal quality and compatibility may vary. Now go to Device Manager and confirm that everything's in place. You should see USB serial port COMX and USB serial converter under ports COM and LPT. If they appear without any warning icons, it means the device is recognized and the drivers are installed successfully. This is a great time to pause and say, if you're following along and you've made it this far, drop a comment below and let me know how your installation went. I'd love to know which system you're using and if you ran into any hiccups. Step 5. Update APPRO2 software/firmware. This is where most beginners make a mistake. They skip the update. But firmware updates are critical because they unlock newer features, patches, and module support. Here's how to do it properly. Run the AP2 software from the desktop shortcut. The software will prompt you to update the file list. Click OK, and it will connect to the APPRO2 server. Choose Refresh All Firmware, and then download. The update process may take a few minutes, depending on your internet connection. During this time, do not disconnect the USB cable or shut down your laptop. Doing so could corrupt the device firmware. Once the update completes, you'll see the device authorization status. Green means your device is active and authorized. Red means there's an issue, either expired or not yet activated. And that's it. Your APPRO2 key programmer is now fully installed, updated, and ready to use. Let me take a moment here to ask, how helpful was this step-by-step walkthrough? If you've made it this far, chances are this video saved you a ton of time and confusion. So here's my ask. Smash that like button, drop your experience in the comments, and consider clicking the Super Thanks button if you want to support Baabji Motors and keep content like this coming. Before we wrap up, let's go back to the question we asked at the beginning. What's the essential Windows feature you need to activate to install APPRO2 software on a Windows 10 PC? The answer is .NET Framework 3.5. Without this, the software simply won't run. HSR Motors View. At Baabji Motors, we believe tools like APPRO2 are revolutionizing how technicians and enthusiasts handle BMW diagnostics. With more and more vehicles relying on digital modules, knowing how to install and use these tools is no longer optional. It's essential. But we also believe in responsible usage. Always follow legal guidelines. Never manipulate odometers for illegal purposes, and make sure you have proper authorization to work on client vehicles. Now it's your turn. What do you think about the APPRO2 tool? Have you used it before, or are you considering buying it? Drop your honest feedback in the comments. We learn more together as a community. Fun fact to end. Did you know that many newer BMW G Series vehicles log mileage not just in the instrument cluster, but also inside the ECU, key module, and sometimes even the head unit? That's why tools like APPRO2 are not just helpful. They're essential for proper synchronization. If you found this information valuable, here's one final emotional nudge. Don't leave without subscribing. Every time you do, it tells us that this work matters, that helping techs, DIYers, and garage pros is worth it. So please like, comment, share with your friends, and hit that bell. Let's keep growing this amazing community together. Thank you for sticking till the end. This is Baabji Motors, signing off until the next wrench-turning, circuit-reading, code-clearing adventure. Stay smart, stay safe, and as always, happy diagnosing.